Today is called Holy Saturday. It's the final day of Holy Week. And it's the day that we, as Christians, meditate on that period between Jesus' death and his resurrection. We read about what the disciples did and some of the women did who followed Jesus during the Saturday. Matthew 27, verses 57 through 61. When it was evening, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, also who was a disciple of Jesus. And he went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate ordered it to be given to him. And Joseph took the body and wrapped it in clean linen shroud and laid it in his own new tomb, which he had cut out in the rock. And he rolled a great stone to the entrance of the tomb and went away. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary were there, sitting opposite of the tomb. It was actually Sabbath that day. They weren't allowed to work or to do anything meaningful. And so after Jesus was crucified, they rushed to get his body into the tomb, and then they covered up the tomb. And it happened so quickly that his disciples and Mary Magdalene and the other Mary especially, they weren't even able to put spices on his body. And so his tomb was covered up, and it says that they were just left there opposite of the tomb, not even able to put spices on the body. Holy Saturday is about waiting, and it's about unfinished business. What does it mean to observe today? It means reflecting on all that is not yet completed. There is no action point today. There is no practical application. This Saturday is about meditating and waiting, about not knowing what is to come. These women who were Jesus' disciples, they didn't know. The best case scenario for them was that maybe on the next day, when it wasn't Sabbath, they can come to the tomb and maybe they would be allowed to put spices on the body. That was the best case scenario for them. So Holy Saturday is about waiting and meditating and recognizing all that is not yet finished. So I invite you to lean in to the discomfort of Holy Saturday, knowing that God is good and yet recognizing that there is still yet so much left undone.